my lovely kings and queens out there, welcome once again to Talk Time with Grace, guys. As always, I'm your host, Josetta Grace Joseph, and today I'm here, like I promised you guys last week, with the very special guest. She'll be sitting right next to me very soon. But first of all, I just want to say a very big thank you to all those that liking on Facebook, subscribing on YouTube, following us on Instagram. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate with all our hearts. And for those that just tuning in, welcome to Talk Time with Grace. Don't forget to subscribe, so you should follow our video every week, every Wednesday, guys. Thank you all so much, and let's get into this interview. I'm finally here with the lovely Eva, someone that's so special. I just met her a few days and we just clicked. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Okay, how is the weather out there?
It's cold, it's freezing cold.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, no one know you yet? I don't think so, just me. And so I want you to just give us a little bit background, your name, where you're from and what you do.
Okay, my name is Eva. And the full name is Eva Lundgren Stenbom.
Okay, Eva.
I live in Norrköping in Sweden.
Okay.
And my background, I'm so old now, so my background is so long.
Wow.
It goes way back in time. But actually I studied at Linköping University, something that was called cultural science. Yeah. Okay. So that's where it all began back in the days.
Yeah. And what are you working with now?
Now I work with the regional theater.
Okay.
I work with circus, but I also do a lot of different kind of projects in my own little business.
Yeah. Okay.
And my business is called Just a Fair.
Just a Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so nice. So I'm sitting with Eva today, like I told you guys last week, about the albinism and what it's all about. And today we want to get to know a little bit, even though I am one of it. I'm an albino girl. For African people, we call it albino, but albinism is the right name. But I have almost zero idea about the background of it, where it comes from, how do people have it and stuff. So I just want to ask Eva to give us a little short background about albinism.
Oh yeah, I have to say that I'm not an expert in albinism, but I have come to learn more and more about it during the past 5 or 6 years. Okay. So I know that it is a genetic condition. Yeah. You have to carry the gene for albinism in order to get the condition. Yeah. Yeah. And both your mother and father has to have the gene for albinism. Okay. Yeah. And then you can get albinism, or you get dark-skinned, but you continue to carry it on to your kids or your grandkids or
generation
somewhere,
to
and then
generation.
it will pop up again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And people that are living with albinism, how is it about? Or how is the condition and symptoms about it?
Yeah. Well, the thing is that you don't have the pigment called melanin in your skin.
Yeah.
You have either you have nothing of it, or you have a very, very little amount of that pigment.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you don't have that pigment, it means that you are very sensitive to sunlight.
Sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
You can get burned by the sun very easily, and in the worst case, you can get skin cancer.
Yeah.
That is a huge problem if you live in a country where the sun is shining all the time.
Especially Africa. The continent.
Especially Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, here in Sweden, if you have albinism, that is not a problem.
It's not a problem.
No.
That's what a lot of people
Because
tell me.
we
You
are
live
so
in a very
little-
good country.
We
so-
have little sun.
Yeah.
Of course, we do have some sun in the summer months,
Yeah.
but not that kind of hard sun, and you are protected because you're wearing long sleeves and so on.
Yeah.
But if you live in Africa where it's really hot, it's not so comfortable to wear long sleeves.
Yeah.
You get exposed to the sun very, very much, and then you easily can get skin cancer, actually.
Yes, that's true. And you also have to do something with the eyesight too, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Most people with albinism do have low vision.
Yeah.
So there are different kind of conditions with the eyesight, and most people need glasses, and they might need some kind of help, and magnifiers also can be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And is it people that have this albinism? Is everyone have the same condition, or is different for everybody?
It is very different.
Okay.
By now, I have met quite a lot of people with albinism in Tanzania, where I have been mostly.
Yeah.
And I can see that it differs a lot depending on, especially when it comes to the eyesight.
Yeah.
Some have pretty good vision, and some have very, very low vision.
Okay.
But when it comes to the skin, it is
Almost
the
the
same,
same, yeah.
for everyone.
Okay, that's so true. I can relate to a lot of that. That's very, very true. So I want to ask you now about this organization and what you do and how it all came about. Because first of all, I just want to say I'm so passionate about this thing, and I'm so glad that I met you and we're talking about it today.
Likewise.
Because because it's something that needs to be said, and I have been thinking about it a lot. And I finally come to the sense that 2018 is the year to start this project for me. So that's so good. So
That's good.
yeah. So I wanted to ask you, how did it came about? How did you get the interest about knowing albinism, getting to know it, and having interest for these children and stuff? How? Just give us a little bit.
Yeah, I will tell you.
Yeah.
It actually began one day in January 2012.
Okay.
I was back in Tanzania. I had been there once before,
Yeah.
2 years before, and I made a lot of friends the first time I was there, so I went back to visit one of my friends.
Vacation, normal vacation.
It was a normal vacation.
Okay.
And me and my husband, we stayed with my friend. This was in a small town called Bagamoyo, which is north of Dar es Salaam in Tanzania.
Okay.
So it was a late afternoon, the sun was setting, and there were some kids playing alongside the road where we were walking.
Yeah.
And I just noticed that one of the kids were so different. She was all white.
White.
And this was the first time I met someone with albinism in Africa.
Okay.
I've met people with albinism here in Sweden, but here you don't think about it so much because they are just very blonde people. I mean, everyone is white and they are just very blonde. You don't even think about, could it be albinism or not? You don't know. But here it was so obvious this girl had albinism. And I knew very little about it in those days. And what touched me most was that I noticed that she got burnt by the sun because she was all red on her arms and her cheeks. And I could relate to that feeling because I had burnt myself in the sun that day.
Okay.
So I knew what it would feel like when you go to bed and then you feel that it aches a lot. It's a lot of pain. And I couldn't stop thinking of this girl.
Okay.
So I told my friend, I can't stop thinking about this girl. I wonder how she's doing, and how is her life? And my friend said, I know her mother. We can go and see them tomorrow.
Okay.
So we did.
Yeah.
We went to see the mother and the little child. She was 4 years old at that time. And the mother told me the whole story, what happened when the girl was born and the father left, which is not very unusual.
No, it's very common.
Yeah. So she told everything, and I just felt like, oh my God, this is so bad. I want to do something. I want to do something to help. So I couldn't let go of this. I continued to think about it. I tried to find out and learn more about it. And my friend, she looked up an organization that she had heard of. They were active in Dar es Salaam. They had the headquarters there. And the organization is called Under the Same Sun.
Okay.
So this is an organization working with advocacy for people with albinism.
Okay.
They are working with education and information in order to eradicate all these misunderstandings and misconceptions about albinism.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where it all started.
Wow. Very interesting. That's so. You have a good heart. You have a heart of a girl. So, for someone to be so passionate about it, it's not many. There's few people that are very, very passionate about these things and stuff. So I just wanted to tell us a little bit about how it is in Tanzania. You have been there. I'm from West Africa. There's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So tell us how it is living as someone with albinism in Tanzania.
Yeah. The thing is that it's very common to have albinism in Tanzania.
Okay.
The rates are 1 in like 2,000 or 3,000, which is very common. And here in Sweden or Europe, it is 1 in 20,000. So it's so much more common, which is like so ironic because it's the worst place considering the hot sun and everything. But that is not the only problem. The problem is also that many of these people are facing a lot of discrimination from others. They are not being treated very well. And this begins all from the beginning when they are small. Like as I said, the father is leaving the family when the child with albinism is born because he thinks that it brings bad luck, or he blames the mother. He doesn't know that he is also carrying the gene. Because if he didn't, there wouldn't have been a child with
That is the thing.
Yeah.
I get to know that from a young age, that it's both genes, so there's no one to be blamed.
No.
And it's common, it's nothing, it's from God and stuff. So and I also heard that it happened a lot of terrible things there, like with these people.
This is so bad situation that has been going on for the past 10 years or so, that people are also believing in those myths that is being spread and maintained by the witch doctors, that body parts from people with albinism should bring you luck, which is so crazy because when they are born, they bring you bad luck, but if you cut off an arm, it brings you good luck.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't really make sense, no. And none of it is true, because this is just normal people as anyone else, and they should be treated just like anyone else with the same rights and obligations as anyone else. But these witch doctors are pretty powerful and they make people believe in them. So rich people are asking for these like amulets and stuff that they are doing from body parts, and then there are poor people that are trying to get money that actually go and do these horrible things with chopping off arms from these innocent people that cannot defend themselves.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
It's terrible. It's really, really terrible.
Very, very
this
terrible.
has been going on for quite a few years, but thanks to organizations like Under the Same Sun, they are going down, the rates are going down, so these kind of assaults is not as common now as it used to be just a few years ago.
Thank God.
So we do see a change coming, actually.
Okay. And talking about Under the Sun, it's an organization that you work with, right? Can you enlighten us about them and what they do?
Under the Same Sun is actually a Canadian foundation founded by a Canadian guy who also has albinism, actually. And he founded this foundation when he first came to Tanzania and realized that there were so many people with albinism that didn't get any support or help and were suffering a lot. So I don't know exactly how many years this organization has been there, but I think at least 10 or 15 years. And they are doing a wonderful job, absolutely amazing. They are collecting a lot of money. They are getting donors from Canada, USA, Europe, and they are doing an amazing job. And a lot of people who are working for them also have albinism.
Wow,
which is amazing because
have a purpose in life.
And I mean, even if they go to high school and they continue to university and get good education, they are still facing discrimination when it comes to trying to get a job and so on. So this is just wonderful that they are being offered jobs for this organization.
And what is the main purpose of this organization? Is to bring the children together? What is their main purpose?
The main purpose is to spread information to the public. Like students, schools, parents, associations, the villages. They go everywhere and they give these understanding albinism seminars that anyone can take part of and learn more about what albinism is, so that they just get rid of all these crazy ideas that there would be something magical or something strange or anything with albinism. It is not. It is just people that need the same thing as all of us need, a good life.
I'm an example. That's true. And they are doing a phenomenal job. This is so nice. It's very good to hear about things like this. I want to also know about your part in it. What are you doing, and do you have an organization of your own?
I do, but normally when I have been working with projects about albinism, it has been like just on a voluntary basis. So what I've done is that I've been collaborating with organizations in Tanzania, like Under the Same Sun, for instance, and we have been applying for funding from the Swedish Institute because they are supporting cultural collaborations between organizations in Sweden and other countries, like Tanzania, for instance. So thanks to the Swedish Institute, we could carry out 2 different projects over the past 3 or 4 years. And the first project was about community theater, where we were traveling around touring with a theater company and giving these community theater in the streets, and in the squares, just gathering a lot of people around and showing little scenes of what it's like to have albinism and what can happen to you, and then you had a dialogue together with the audience so they could learn more about albinism.
That's so good.
And the second project, we made a film. So we went to Tanzania and we shot this film in 10 days only. And the film was then made ready back home in Sweden, and then it can be used. Now it's ready, it's on YouTube. It's called The Inner Struggle.
The Inner Struggle.
And anyone can use it. You can just stream it directly from YouTube, or you can contact me and I can send it to you if you want to download it. And you can use it as a private person or as an association or organization if you want to discuss the issues of albinism. Oh
my God, you guys are doing a great job. I'm so proud of you. I just want to say that
it's wonderful to be able to do something, actually. It feels really good.
It's so good. So when people want to get to know this organization, get to know your own organization and what you do, how can they find you guys?
Under the Same Sun, you can find on the internet.
Okay.
Underthesamesun.com.
.com.
Yeah.
Underthesamesun.com.
Yeah, so that is easy.
Okay.
And my organization is called Imagine What We Can Do.
Imagine what we can do.
Yeah.
Do you have a website?
I don't have a website for that. We are only on Facebook.
On Facebook.
But you can contact us on Facebook.
Okay.
Or you can check out my webpage, which is called justaffair.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to just ask you something. If you sitting right now, imagine you sitting in front of a gathering right now, and talking to people that don't know nothing about this albinism and stuff, but you want to encourage them to start to give or do something, be useful and stuff like that. I just want you to tell the camera right now, you know, give people advice and encourage them in ways that they will understand that this is not a curse or the bad luck, and just be normal people. Let people know that we are all normal and stuff like that. So.
If I would say something, I would recommend everyone that next time you see someone that looks a bit different from you, just treat them like you would like to be treated. Say hi, how are you? Just that is enough, actually. That's what you can do, and it makes people feel good when you just say hello, how are you? Yeah.
I also believe in what you're going to So happy to meet you, and we're going to try to work together in any way. Let me know, contact me.
We have to keep in touch.
We have to keep in touch, definitely. Thank you so much, and okay, we'll have you next time.
Okay,
thank you so much.